Chiliz value equivalent to 2.219 rands a coin. The present cost range 2.599 2.8825. The earlier day close 2.623. The change was 0.44 187%. Reverse rate ZAR to CHZ. Chiliz cost expectation for September 2024. Before all else cost at 122 rands. Excessive cost 152, while low cost 122. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 135. Chiliz cost figure toward the month's end 142. Change for September 16.4%. Chiliz figure for October 2024. Before all else cost at 142 rands. Excessive cost 177, while low cost 142. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 157. Chiliz cost figure toward the month's end 165. Change for October 16.2%. Chiliz cost expectation for November 2024. In the first place cost at 165 rands. Exorbitant cost 204, while low cost 165. They found the middle value of cost 181. Chiliz cost gauge toward the month's end 191. Change for November 15.8%. Chiliz gauge for December 2024. In the first place cost at 191 rands. Exorbitant cost 226, while low cost 191. They found the middle value of cost 205. Chiliz cost gauge toward the month's end 211. Change for December 10.5%. Chiliz cost expectation for January 2025. Initially cost at 211 rands. Excessive cost 240, while low cost 208. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 221. Chiliz cost figure toward the month's end 224. Change for January 6.2%. Chiliz figure for February 2025. Initially cost at 224 rands. Excessive cost 246, while low cost 214. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 229. Chiliz cost estimate toward the month's end 230. Change for February 27%. Chiliz cost expectation for Walk 2025. First and foremost cost at 230 rands. Exorbitant cost 250, while low cost 218. They found the middle value of cost 233. Chiliz cost estimate toward the month's end 234. Change for spring 17%. Chiliz estimate for April 2025. First and foremost cost at 234 rands. Exorbitant cost 244, while low cost 212. They found the middle value of cost 230. Chiliz cost gauge toward the month's end 228. Change for April 26%. Chiliz cost expectation for May 2025. In the first place cost at 218 rands. Exorbitant cost 248, while low cost 216. They found the middle value of cost 231. Chiliz cost figure toward the month's end 232. Change for May 18%. Chiliz gauge for June 2025. To start with cost at 232 rands. Exorbitant cost 253, while low cost 219. They found the middle value of cost 235. Chiliz cost gauge toward the month's end 236. Change for June 17%. Chiliz cost expectation for July 2025. To start with cost at 236 rands. Excessive cost 273, while low cost 236. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 250. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 255. Change for July 81%. Chiliz conjecture for August 2025. At the outset cost at 255 rands. Excessive cost 255, while low cost 211. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 237. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 227. Change for August 11%. Chiliz cost expectation for September 2025. Initially cost at 227 rands. Excessive cost 251, while low cost 219. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 233. Chiliz cost figure toward the month's end 235. Change for September 35%. Chiliz figure for October 2025. Initially cost at 235 rands. Excessive cost 292, while low cost 235. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 259. Chiliz cost figure toward the month's end 273. Change for October 16.2%. Chiliz cost expectation for November 2025. Before all else cost at 273 rands. Excessive cost 296, while low cost 258. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 276. Chiliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 277. Change for November 15%. Chiliz conjecture for December 2025. Before all else cost at 277 rands. Excessive cost 301, while low cost 261. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 280. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 281. Change for December 14%. Chilliz cost expectation for January 2026. Before all else cost at 281 rands. Excessive cost 286, while low cost 248. The found the middle value of cost 271. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end 267. Change for January 5%. Chilliz conjecture for February 2026. At the outset cost at 267 rands. Excessive cost 318, while low cost 267. The found the middle value of cost 292. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end 307. Change for February 15%. Chilliz cost expectation for walk 2026. First and foremost cost at 307 rands. Exorbitant cost 381, while low cost 307. They found the middle value of cost 338. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end 356. Change for spring 16%. Chilliz estimate for April 2026. First and foremost cost at 356 rands. Exorbitant cost 442, while low cost 356. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 392. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end 413. Change for April 16%. Chilliz cost expectation for May 2026. Initially cost at 413 rands. Excessive cost 449, while low cost 391. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 418. Chilliz cost estimate toward the month's end 420. Change for May 17%. Chilliz conjecture for June 2026. At the outset cost at 420 rands. Excessive cost 457, while low cost 397. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 415. Chilliz cost conjecture toward the month's end 427. Change for June 17%. Chilliz cost expectation for July 2026. Initially cost at 427 rands. Excessive cost 464, while low cost 404. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 432. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end 434. Change for July 16%. Chilliz figure for August 2026. Initially cost at 434 rands. Excessive cost 538, while low cost 434. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 477. Chilliz cost figure toward the month's end 503. Change for August 15.9%. Chilliz cost expectation for September 2026. To start with cost at 503 rands. Exorbitant cost 561, while low cost 487. They found the middle value of cost 519. Chilliz cost gauge toward the month's end 524. Change for September 42%. Chilliz conjecture for October 2026. At the outset cost at 520.